before 3 today, piece of cake. Never gave a fuck about what the teachers say, cause either way, I'ma just do me and she said me too. I say see vous play. Walking out the club with me and TMZ is out here, ain't no secret safe. If that's your girl, why she in my section? If that's your girl, why she doing role play, going both ways like an intersection? Stole it like an interception. But you could have her back, she asked a million questions. Yeah, like what's next, what's that, what's up? Yeah. I just want chill, drink, smoke, fuck. Yeah, cause goddamn that body there goes as fuck. Somehow you hot as hell, but still cold as fuck. You know the deal, you know what's up. You ain't the only one. You knew that.
What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. This is Off the Bat, sponsored by the ATS Spot. I am your host, Hefe Picks, along with my guys, Alpha Dog Bets and BBB in the house. Happy Wednesday, fellas. Huge day game slates in the MLB today. Huge sports day in general. We got bedtime baseball, nighttime baseball. We got a huge game over in the Champions League at 3 o'clock today. We got NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs tonight. It's the best time in sports right now.
It for sure is. We have a beautiful slate starting in just over 35 minutes. We have first pitch today, taking us through the end of the day. We have sports all day long. It's one of those few days right now where you're waking up. Sports are starting a couple hours after you wake up, and they continue until you go to bed. BBB, how we doing?
Yeah, dude, you said it about as good as you can. We got sports all day. You really couldn't ask for much more. It's pretty much a better's dream. We get MLB starting in the very morning. I'm sure Hefe's going to give his normal spiel of don't bet the early game if you wouldn't bet it at night. But hey, we got early baseball. We got NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs, soccer if you're into that. Soccer I despise, at least betting wise, because it's
only the semifinals. It's only the semifinals of like the world. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, it still decides
kind of. The real world soccer starts in a couple months. We all know that. The World Cup's coming. Nothing really matters until the World Cup.
USA!
We're there, baby. We are there. Hefe already yelled at us once watching USA on this show. We're not going to dive into that. But Hefe, you excited for today? Awesome slate. What'd you take away from yesterday's MLB slate besides the Yankees are the greatest gift that God has ever put on this earth?
That's really my only takeaway. To be honest with you, I was all in on the Yankees. They were really the only game that I watched. And it's incredible how they're refusing to lose right now. They took down Manoah. Judge came in huge. They just piled in the runs, and it didn't matter. I didn't even realize until actually this morning that Stanton hit a home run in the ninth.
I didn't even highlights.
It didn't end up mattering, but did you guys see that play in the third base?
It did matter. It did matter. That was the play of the game. That gave us an extra run and an extra out when the game was only 2-1. And that single-handedly opened up that game to a 8-run inning. That play single-handedly screwed the Blue Jays. As a Yankees fan, I don't really care.
I have a takeaway, and it's also a question at the same time.
I figured I'd tread lightly on that. I didn't know if you guys would get offended if I said the Blue Jays got
will you ever back the Reds again, BBB?
Not for a long time. The Reds are still probably my most profitable team because I've faded them about 90% of the year.
Said no one ever in the history of betting the Reds. They are 3-20 to start the year, guys. I think I'm just about to start taking just everything against them in every single way until they could prove they could possibly win. My only other takeaway from yesterday in terms of baseball is Alpha, remember in the morning we were talking about the Mets? Well, they did exactly what we thought they wouldn't do. They swept the doubleheader. So good for them. Oh, and off the field, Cubs, White Sox. Wow. That was, those fans, I swear to God, it was Cubs fans fighting Cubs fans in the bleachers.
Yes, it was.
I actually never seen that before. It was quite hilarious. I had to watch it multiple times.
Cubs fans are a different species, man.
I don't know what the hell is going on over there. That was crazy. But anyway, guys, a lot of games to go over today, so let's get it started.
Let's do it, boys.
The D-backs Marlins, the game that I'm going to tell you, please do not bet because it's at 12:30 first pitch. Please don't do it because if this game was at 7, you wouldn't bet it. It is a just terrible game, to be quite honest with you. Bumgarner on the mound, Hernandez on the mound for the Marlins. Gun to my head, I'll take Marlins first 5. I actually kind of like Hernandez. I also like his strikeout prop here. The D-backs are the third most strikeout. They strike out the third most in the MLB and the second most versus right-hand pitchers. So Hernandez meets that fit. I believe his strikeouts are 4.5 tonight. That's the only angle I would have on this game. Anything from you, Alpha?
Nope, same exact boat as what Hefe said. If this game was a 7 o'clock game, I would not bet it, and I'm definitely not betting it at 12:40. For you degenerates that need some daytime action, wait the extra 25 minutes till the 105 starts.
I mean, seriously, see, that's the thing. If this was the only game, yeah, I'm going to dig in. I'll find an angle. But the fact that I have 4 games starting 30 minutes after, I'm good. I'm going to go grab like a bagel or something.
And especially for this series, I've had the under in this one. It's been about 4-0, 3-0, 5-0 going into 8th inning, and then the Marlins score a 4-piece every single 8th in the series. I'm not doing it again. I must like pain because I did it again yesterday and lost again yesterday. Not doing it today.
Respect.
Yeah, this is a spot I like the Marlins here. I think that they win this game from that perspective, but I also think it's been juiced. If you didn't get in on it early, there's no point in forcing your action now. The line's all the way up to -170. I think it's, there's so many plays today. There's no need to force. I mean, you're probably going to hear us say this a couple times. We've talked about how many games there are on today in every single sport. If you kind of like a play, you probably don't have to play it because there's going to be 30 other games that are on today that you probably can have a play in. So,
boys, man in the back is saying this is such a lock. Easiest play on the board. Everybody, I'm announcing it for Slam. I have the pictures here if he tries to deny it later. Marlins is Slam Supermax today. Supermax, saying it's an unbelievably trap line, and it's the easiest play on the board. Per Slam, man in the back, Marlins Supermax.
Slam, is that the -170
at
money line?
-170? I'm about to call you names that are about to get me in trouble on air.
He said take it to the bank. He said take it to the bank. All right, boys. Well, Slam's the only one with action on this one. He has a super double Max Whale C lock, horse L lock, whatever you want to call it. On the Marlins, let's keep it moving, boys. BBB Cardinals versus the Royals.
Sorry, that's funny. Cardinals Royals. What do we got in this barn burner? Another great matchup. Wayno
Bubic.
Wayno trying to turn back the clock versus Bubic. Bubic, real stud. 0-2, 10.5 ERA across 12 innings pitched. Mwah. Fantastique. Putting yourself right in the gas can conversation.
To be fair, he did get lit up in only one game, and that was the game against the Yanks where he put up, I think it was seven runs in the first 2 innings against him, and he got yanked. So I think that's why his ERA is exactly what it is, but he definitely got shelled that day. We have Wayno on the other side, who's having a rough year. 2-3, 4.0 ERA. In 27 innings of work, he's given up 30 hits and 12 walks. That's very un-Wayno-like. BBB, we got to start with you. We know you. Everyone knows you're our resident Cardinals guy here. What do we think about old man Wayno?
Yeah, this is actually a spot I like for him. Yesterday, I told you guys it was not, a very advantageous spot for the Cardinals. I don't usually bet the Cardinals unless I think it's actually a good play. So I think this is a good angle here. I think Wayno has a bounce back start here. He kind of has so far this year at least been kind of alternating starts of like good, bad, and coming off a little bit of a rough start on that last one. I think we see a little bit better of a Wayno here. He's been pretty good at the bounce back. He's obviously a vet. He knows like the adjustments he needs to make. So I think that might be a pattern you can look into for this season where coming off a bad start, he's usually pretty good at making the adjustments, figuring out what it is. He still has just the most wicked curveball. I mean, the thing, it just drops 300 feet. It's insane. Yeah, I think he gives some of these Royals hitters some trouble here. And like Hefe was saying, Bubic, he's in the gas can conversation here. He got absolutely blown up against the Yankees. When teams get on a roll against him, he kind of seems to cave. If they can get to him a little bit early here, I expect them to be able to open this game wide open. So I love the Cardinals here.
I'm in the same boat, guys. I think Bubic has had an awful year, and I think Wayno on the hill is going to get it right. He wants to get back to 500 on the year. He's 2-3. Today's a perfect opportunity to do so. And if you take a look at the Cardinals lineup, they have kind of mashed against Bubic in a small sample size. Edmund is batting 667. Goldschmidt's batting 400. Arenado's batting 600. That's 1, 2, 3 in the lineup. So they have hit him well. Expect that to continue. Give me the Cardinals on the money line today. One of my favorite plays. Hepster,
nothing for me on this one, guys. The Royals won 7-1 yesterday. I think it's a good spot for the Cards with Waino on the mound at -130. I fear because it's a little too good to be true, that line. It's like the Cardinals, it's a little bit too good to be true. I know it's a little bit down because of the results from yesterday. I mean, they lost 7-1. So I'm interested to see how the Cardinals bats come out, but I'm not going to take anything in this one. Only because it's a 1 o'clocker and there's 5 other games for me to choose from, and I got 2 that I'm really locked in on.
Respect. Quickly to the chat, Hefe, you got to take a look at the comments. Wear my cup and say Cardinals, baby, and then he throws in the famous Hefe line of circle the wagons. We all know Wear My Cup is been back in the Cardinals. You keep riding, brother, if you're cashing. Jabin is saying Royals. Okay. King Papi Sosa is saying Cardinals and the team total over for the Cardinals in this one. Looks like we have a little bit of a split chat.
Today's such a great sports day, guys.
I like it better when a lot of us have different opinions. If let's say, not us, I like when us three are on the same side, but if we see chat and a lot of other people saying it's the opposite, I feel much better than when I see 300,000 people all taking the same fucking side as me.
Yeah, that's always a scary sight. All right, guys, what do we got next? Mets, Braves. Mets.
Well, kind of. Braves versus the Mats. We got the Mats in the house.
I'm a big Mat guy. Love a Mat. Door Mat, outside Mat. Love Mats.
Big Mat guy. Steven Mats.
I'm a big Mat guy. I'm not going to lie to you. But listen, Mets, doesn't matter. I'm taking them, guys. I'm not scared that they swept the Braves yesterday in the doubleheader because they got McGill on the mound tonight. 4-0, 1.93 ERA across 28 innings pitched. He is a firecracker. On the other side, we got Ian Anderson, 2-1, 4.66 ERA across 19 innings pitched. I'm going with the Mets on the money line here. They are at a -135. I will switch it over to you, Alpha, and ask you this question. Are you scared to back a team that just won both in a doubleheader the next day?
Not a team like the Mets that are so hot, 18-9 on the year, 9-4 at home, and they're pitching so far. Who's been their ace this year? We talk about it every single time he pitches on the show. McGill has been unreal this year, and I believe last time, besides me, a couple of the other hosts on the show said he's got to come down to earth eventually.
He will.
Well, we're waiting for it. He
will come down to earth.
It'll be closer to like the summer when the innings are. Remember, he's a relief pitcher. Right now, he's only got 28 innings pitched. That's normal. When he started getting up to closer to 100, he's gonna drop down. His arm has never seen that type of usage. But also, you keep in mind that at that time, the ground will be back. So that'll even it out.
Exactly. But, guys, we're going to take a look at his in-depth numbers. You guys know I like to look at the innings pitched to hits ratio. He's 4-0 on the year, 1.93 ERA. In 28 innings of work, he's only given up 18 hits, guys, and has 6 walks. So if you do the math, that's 24 hits and walks in 28 innings of work. That is absolutely dominant stuff. That is amazing numbers. Ian Anderson has not had a great year. He's been a bit of a disappointment for the Braves. He is 2-1, but he's got an ERA pushing 5. He has given up 14 hits and 11 walks in 19 innings of work. So 25 hits and walks in 19 innings of work is not that great. Give me the Mets. They've been the better team. They're the hotter team, and they are at home. Mets on the money line. I agree with you, Hefe. Jake in the house. 6 is Phillies money line parlay. Brother, I don't know why, but every time you post this crap, I crack up. It's hilarious. We appreciate you tuning in.
Jake, make sure you bring the energy for OTB today.
We need you in OTB, Jake.
I believe the 76ers are playing tonight. Nobody knows if James Harden will make the game. The strip club, as I heard, is open while the game is on, so he might not make it.
No, they closed it in honor of helping him get to the arena tonight. They closed the strip club to help the city.
Good. Very good. Heat by 1,000. Anyway, let's go. What do we got? The Rays and the A's. A wonderful matchup from Oakland. The Rays have won a few on the road. They're taking a road win streak into Oakland today. They've also beaten the A's twice in a row in the series so far. Today, we have Montas on the mound for the A's. Yes, Alpha. He is still somehow on that team.
I don't understand.
Kluber for the Rays. Rays are favored -130. They have not been great as favorites this year. 7-14 on the run line. Love to win games by 1 run. Anybody giving the A's a chance at home with Montas on the mound? I know I'm not.
Question: anybody playing this game? There's not a chance in hell my ass is playing old ass Corey Kluby Dooby against Montas for the team that wants to lose. It's a complete disaster. Both these teams have not done well this year. The Rays are 14-10. Nobody anticipated that. Well, Oakland is 10-14. Which, I mean, you kind of did anticipate, but I think they're doing better than we anticipated.
I was about to say, I don't think anyone anticipated them winning this much, to be honest.
Yep. 4-8 at home, and they're versing a Rays team that's been better on the road than they have been at home. They're 5-3. But looking at the pitching matchup, guys, there's no edge here. Corey Kluber, 1-1, 3.05 ERA, and that's actually pitching better than he is. Going over to the metrics, I like to look at 19 hits and 5 walks in 20 innings of work. Going over to Montas, 2-2, 4.25 ERA. He pitches well. He's getting traded. We know how that goes. He's given up 4 home runs, 8 walks in under 30 innings. That's really high numbers there. I can't take this game. It's a complete toss-up.
What's even crazier is they've lost 6 straight and they're 10-14. So they had a winning record before they were like, wait a second, we need to start losing some games here, all right?
Yeah, exactly. They had a team meeting like, guys, did not get the freaking memo.
We're supposed to be tanking here. What are we doing?
You guys want to stay here all year long?
Guys, you know what it is. I say it every time we talk about this team. It's the movie Major League. It's literally the female owner of the Indians at the time. They weren't the Guardians, so don't kill me. The Indians at the time takes things away from the team all year long to make them suck and suck and suck, and they just keep winning despite her. That's what they're doing in Oakland. They're getting no fans every night. They need the attendance to be under a certain number so they can justify moving the team. They want to move the team. We all know it. So it's hard to back a team that the ownership wants them to lose.
True that. All right, guys, few more games left. What do we got?
2 left, boys. 2 left.
There's definitely not 2 left. There's 4 left.
I got to scroll.
Twins and Orioles. I actually do have play on this barn burner of a game. We got Bundy on the mound for the Twins, 3-1, 2.95 ERA across 21 innings pitched. We got Bradish on the mound, only 6 innings pitched for him, 0-1. I'm going to cut you off right there, guys. I'm taking the Twins first 5 money line, -130. The Twins are a better team than the Orioles. I think you're getting a good price on them. Bundy is one of their best pitchers, in my opinion. The Twins have also won 4 in a row. The Orioles have lost the first 2 in this series against Minnesota. I just think Minnesota has this. I think the better bats, better pitching, better everything. I'm not even going to question. I'm going with the Twins on the first 5 money line here.
I like it. I like the Twins side as well today. I do lean on the Twins. I'm debating adding them into one of my parlays today. Right now, they are off my card, but I for sure lean on the Twins side. BBB? What you got?
Yeah, I don't have a play on this one. Do you guys? I mean, it's wild that like Dylan Bundy's one of their best pitchers. Like, do you guys remember when Dylan Bundy was just an absolute?
He was trash, absolute trash. And does it worry you guys that the line feels a little trappy? -140 for a Twins team versus an Orioles team that should not be in this spot. I mean, I know the Orioles have been playing good baseball. They beat up on the Red Sox the other night, which was fantastic because I had them. Yeah. What was the final of the game last night?
Of what game? This game?
Yeah.
Minnesota won 7-2.
That was it. I had the under in that one, and they
but the game before that was a 2-1. So that's why it's not like they've been clobbering. You know what I mean? They win by 1 and they win by 5 yesterday.
But then the day before that, though, they won by 9 over the Red Sox. So it's just that one game all they haven't hit. Their bats are pretty hot right now, so that's the thing that's scaring me. But Dylan Bundy's been a good pitcher. I still think I'm going to end up adding the Twins on my card about.
They just need to pull up Dash already. All right, Orioles, get it together.
All right, guys, let's move on to the next one. I said,
man in the back.
He fell asleep.
Yankees, Blue Jays. We got Nestor on the mound for the Yanks. We got Kikuchi on the mound for the Jays.
Kikuchi.
No bueno, guys. Here's the thing. If you're gonna back the Yankees today, just know that it's bound to end one day. As a Yankees fan,
are you really putting that out there? Are you really going to say it's going to end?
It's bound to end one day, guys. We're not going to go through the whole year winning.
156-6.
156-6. My play for today is the Yankees money line at -145. The bats are hot. The pitching is hot. Everything's hot. Toronto cold. It's so cold. It's might be winter in that state. They got to raise the freaking roof because it's so goddamn cold out there. Because the bats for Toronto can't hit shit. The pitching cannot stay freaking relevant. And oh my God, you guys are the best closer in the freaking freaking game. Oh my God, that's cute. Actually have to use him, which won't happen tonight because we'll be up by 5 in the 9th.
We rocked him the other day.
Yankees money line -145.
So, wait, Hefe, what are we doing here?
Yankees money line.
No,
We're
what are we
circling
doing?
the wagons.
Oh, it's back,
We're
baby!
going to keep circling. As a matter of fact, I never get to do this with the Knicks.
I know.
If the Knicks won 11 in a row, I wouldn't be on the show because I'd be in a panic. I'd be in such a panic.
100%.
Yankees money.
Boy, I love it. Boys, I'm going to parlay here. Yankees money line parlayed with the Phillies. Zach, when they were on the mound today. Perfect spot for the Phillies. Every time I bet in the Phillies, they absolutely lose by 40, so be careful by that, but I am taking the Phillies. Today, parlayed with the Yankees.
No, I think the Phillies is a good angle here. But I agree. You can't fade the Yankees right now. If you're not going to play the Yankees, just do yourself a favor. Lay off this game. We're circling the wagons. Nasty Nestor, baby. Circling the wagons.
Sorry, had that up.
Tapanaki. All right, Yankees by 90.
Yankees by 90. Very good.
Love it.
Very
Man
good.
in the back. What's next?
Man in the back. Hold on. Before we get into the next game, Man in the back had a question for you. Are you backing the Reds today?
That's
Who,
you,
me?
baby. Obviously. No, he's asking me. So
I will never back. I don't know if I made this very clear to you guys. I will fade the Reds.
I think I'm the only one that's only bet the Reds one time.
All right, yesterday you were saying Horsey Lock, play of the year, put your mother's wedding band on it, get her a better wedding band. That's what you said to put on it. So we're going to move on because now they're a dead team to you. Apparently, we have the Angels who have not been able to hit the ball at all. They've looked like absolute dog shit this entire series versus the Red Sox. Does that change today? Do they get a couple hits on the board, maybe a couple runs even?
Okay, first of all, here's the issue with the Angels. 3 out of the last 4 games, they decided to put up 0 runs. It's 0. You can't make this shit up. 3 out of the last 4 games, they put up 0 runs, including their last 2. They lost to the White Sox. They lost to both the Sox, the White Sox and the Red Sox. 3-0, 4-0. Game before that, they won 6-5 against the Sox. Game before that, they lost 4-0. So this team cannot hit anything right now. Why the hell am I backing this team? I am not. I'm off this game. Flat out off this game.
I like Payne. Give me the Angels. They're turning around to the bats.
Insane. Freaking guys. These guys haven't freaking scored since Christmas.
It's going to change today, baby. Spring fever. Christmas is over. Let's go, Angels.
Nah, I'm with you, Hefe. I can't back this team until they can prove they can score some runs. They've just been, putting up donuts on the scoreboard, and, that's just not going to put myself through that, all right? So we're laying off the Angels until they figure out how to hit a baseball.
I keep saying it. I like Payne today. It's a theme of the day.
We recognize you like Payne. All right, what do we got? Normally I would say, why is this game on? But if you look at it, you will know exactly why this game on. Because the gas can of the century, the number 1 gas can in Major League Baseball, is starting somehow again. The Nationals love Payne because they just keep pushing him out. Patrick Corbin, 0-4, 8.6 ERA. With 19 innings pitched, is in Colorado tonight. It doesn't matter if I was pitching for the Rockies. I am taking the Rockies money line -145 odds. I couldn't care less. The only other angle that I could think of that is better is a first 5. I might even double up and pull a ladder like our best friend down there, BBB, likes to do. But it is such a Rockies play here. I will never back Patrick Corbin. I don't care. I don't care what happens. I don't care if there's a 5.
Never, not even with a fire. I got the play, boys. We're parlaying the Rockies with BBB's Brewers to beat his Reds. The Reds have no chance again. Absolutely not. We have Peralta on the hill for the Brewers, and we have Gomber on the hill versus Corbin tonight. Corbin's an instant fade right now, as Hefe put it beautifully. You can parlay them at a +125 odds. I like that a little bit better than eating the juice.
Yeah, I love the Rockies here. -145. I'm 100% okay with eating the juice. I think, you take this one here. Gomber's an amazing pitcher in Colorado, and Patrick Corbin's a bad pitcher in any ballpark. So, it really doesn't get any better than this. I think, you take the Colorado Rockies, you eat the juice. And I just got to correct you. The Brewers are not my team. They will never be my team. They're a garbage city. Screw the Brewers.
Oh my God.
Well, they're playing your Reds, so that's why. They're playing your Reds.
The Reds
we're
are
just
awesome.
talking about the team. You're over here talking about the city. My
No,
God.
if you want to start talking about cities, I have a bunch on my shit list, but that's not for today. That's for another time.
Good beer, good cheese. That's all you need.
Good cheese. I like beer and cheese.
Good cheese.
You know what goes great with good beer and cheese? Best bets goes good with good beer and cheese. You know what I'm talking about? Win a bet, eat a little beer. You can't eat beer, drink a little beer, eat a little cheese.
Let's
get into it, boys. Cole to Agashioka. Best bets. Let's get it, boys. First best bet's going to be the Mets money line on the -130. Second best bet is going to be the parlay of the Yankees and the Phillies. Get that at +171. And my third and final best bet is the Pain Dome Angels, +120 on the money line. BBB, what you got?
I like it. We're going to be taking the Cardinals money line. We didn't talk about this game, but the Guardians money line. We talked about it yesterday a little bit.
Whoa, game 1 or 2?
The game 1 because we're taking
wrong.
the Clevenger, whichever the Clevenger is.
Yeah, that's
all you got to do.
Wrong.
You go look.
No, he knows where it is.
You go read. You say, "Oh, it says Clevenger." All right, auto fade. Boom, and then you take the Guardians.
Was this 2019? How can you say that?
Yeah. All right, boom. All right, on to the next. Phillies. We're taking the run line on it. All right, they hit lefties. They're facing a lefty. We didn't talk about that one either, but they mash lefties. They don't against others. In 11 of the games that they've won, they've covered the run line in 10 of them. They're gonna do it. All right. And then, we're taking the Rockies money line as our last. There's 4 picks there. They're sweeping. All right, we're getting it. I'm sorry for the Reds yesterday, so I gave you 4 bangers today. They're all winning. See you later. Have faith. Go ahead and give them your bangers.
Very good. Wow, that was a lot. Before I get into my bangers, guys, I just want to give a shout out to our friends over at Pickett. We're still running a weekly giveaway with them. Here's the code. Download the Pickett app. Use that QR code ATSSPOT, ATSSPOT. And we're giving away a weekly giveaway, guys. You can win between $3 and $100 as a first-time downloader when you link your sportsbook to that. So make sure you get the app. And if you already have the app, guys, follow us. We post free plays on there every single day. So if you have it, follow us. If you don't, download it now, and you can get yourself some free money. Who doesn't love
I've won 3 days in a row, baby. 3 days in a row. Come follow me.
There you go. Speaking of free money, here's my picks. Woo, great transition. Mets money line, Twins first 5 money line, Rockies money line, folks. All right, everybody, that does it today for Off the Bat. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Look out for us in 4 hours for Off the Bounce 2. Huge game 2s in the NBA tonight. And do you want to let them know, fellas?
About what? The new?
The possible
new? The new will be out by 2 o'clock today. Stay tuned, boys. Can't leak it quite yet, but me and Junior Bacon Cheeseburger Prop God below me have some special things coming for you. So stay tuned, guys. Some props coming.
Big day for the ATS spot. Thank you for them for sponsoring the show, and we will see you in a few. Peace.